Welcome, my beautiful collective, or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your time. Today we have another pick a card, and today's pick a card is going to be called Let Me Be Still and Listen to the Truth. So Goddess Isis is going to give us some truths that we need to be aware of or listen to. Today's messages will hopefully be a little bit quicker, not too long. Hopefully we'll get into the specifics of each topic that they want to, or what she wants to bring up. So for pile 1, we have this beautiful hazel eye. Pile 2, we have the candle. And pile 3, we have the heart with the wheat. Okay, my collective, take a second and see which pile might be calling to you, and I will see you at your choice. All right, beauties, let's see what your message is today. All right, my beautiful collective, so we are going to see what Isis wants you to listen to and what that truth is. I'm going to read the small passage from the book for this particular card, so we get like a full energy of what she might be speaking about. Abundance of Sothis. Stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. Interesting. They just said that there might be messages in pile 3 for you. I'm hearing that to recognize or to feel the abundance or the changes coming in, even though in your reality currently it may feel like stagnancy. It's like this moment, this process is of gathering right now. So not everything has been collected for there to be something to present, in other words, or to give. Interesting. All right, let's see what the book has to say. Side note, it's also the very first card of the deck. So it says, abundance in many forms is flowing to you now, beloved. Intend right now to receive it. Just decide to do so in your heart this very moment. The Oracle of Abundance of Sothis comes as guidance to accept increased flow and to continue your good works of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsively flowing to you in many forms over and over again. So that is the truth that Isis wants to reveal to you. Abundance coming in. Keep this in mind. Know that it's coming in. See it. You know, this eye open and she has her eyes closed, which steps into our messages of your meditation practice or affirmations and your advice. Excuse me, I'm going to relight this over here. My apologies, wanted to light that candle for you. So we are going into your meditation practice or advice. This says, be impeccable with your word. Let go of self-judgment and blame. Being impeccable, you take responsibility for your actions, but you do not judge or blame yourself for anything. And then it says, be impeccable with your word again. Express your love. Impeccability of the word can be measured by your level of self-love. If you love yourself, you will express that love in your interactions with others, and that action will produce a like reaction. Absolutely. So that's what I feel like they're just saying. Trust in what you've already done and the good that you've done. This is why this abundance is coming in. Don't overly judge yourself. Don't blame yourself for anything. Do not overthink anything. Now is the time to receive. That's it. What will you discover from this meditation practice or this advice or this acknowledgement? We have Earth. We have victory. And we have past. The Earth archetype or goddess happy talks about specifically money, financial stability, and past actions, speaking of past actions that have led to this abundance. Like we were saying, the seeds have already been planted. This is coming in for you, this victory, this emotional victory too. It's like well earned, hard fought, you know, and it's again bringing in this stability for you and learning from your past. Also recognizing if past situations or repeating cycles come up, that you are no longer going to play into this old version of you that led you into this rebuilding phase. Let's put it that way. So these past energies are a gift and a warning. It's like, take the lessons needed, leave what doesn't, but don't get trapped in the old traps, in other words, or the old ways or that led you into that place of having to rebuild and restructure. And that's where they're coming back to that impeccability with your word, your actions. Don't judge yourself. It's just a matter of continuing to recognize these blessings that are coming in for you. The self-love that was needed for you to recognize this about yourself in whatever way that came out, however it played out for you that led you here. And this victory card also talks about like a point of realization. It's like you have recognized this, is what I'm saying. You've learned the lessons from your past. You're using that wisdom, and which has led you into the seed planting, like this, what you've planted, hence this blessings, this abundance that's coming in. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what chakra is being activated. Ooh. I'm really feeling a deep sense of like heart healing and mind and communication healing. So in choosing embodied presence at this moment, I attain clarity, recognize my innate empowerment, and awaken my natural healing energies. Absolutely. And that's like this energy in choosing embodied presence. That's in this practicality, in this earthly realm. And this is in your finances in particular that they're talking about abundance coming in. There is going to be lessons already learned, but I do feel like you're going to have to a repeat of something to see how well you've integrated the lesson. It's not to test you per se, it's just to see, have you fully grasped what didn't work before and what led you into that place, like I said, of having to rebuild. So the heart chakra, the throat chakra, crown chakra is what I'm feeling being activated. Amazing. Okay, closing messages. How do you proceed with this new information, this new insight, this meditative perspective? I just heard, get it, queen. Wow. Okay, so how to proceed with this new insight. Queen of Cups. Emotional integrity is what I heard. Balanced, even, emotionally satisfied, content, knowing what one wants. Queen of Wands, taking action towards what one wants. Have already taken that hiatus or that rest time to figure that out, understanding, meditating with self, with the emotions, with this Four of Swords. You gain something in this downtime, in this recluse time, or in this away time in some way. And this King of Swords in the reverse. So interesting, you have so many court cards. I'm really feeling that it's talking about no longer accepting crumbs or taking shit. Like, that's what I feel from this King of Swords in the reverse. Like, hella clear, being like, oh, hells no, we are not repeating this, especially when it comes to this past energy. We are not going back to that lack mentality, that poorness of feeling, you know? Even if that was literal. It's just, there's a feeling of, I am not going to repeat this cycle. And I'm going to take this abundance and victory once this comes in and ride that frickin' wave and no longer put myself in the situation that I may have been in prior. And it really is emphasizing on money, finances in particular. Oh, my beautiful collective of pile one. We're going to close off your messages with one of the oracle cards. Let's give you some guidance, or a boost, let's say. Give you a little boost. You have number 36, head games. Yep. Get out of your head. That's what this is here. No judgments, no nothing. Get out of your head. You're playing with yourself a little bit. So just know that this is coming in for you, and just know it's coming in. Period. Don't let your mind play tricks on you. So all you need to know is just let go, let spirit, let God, let go, let God. You know, like that's what it is right now. Let the head games cease. Tap into, like we talked about, that crown chakra, that heart, and that communication. Let the communication in the mind cease and trust in spirit. It's going to bring you in everything that you need. My beautiful collective, I just saw 1313. It's a very divine feminine energy. You have two 13s over here. So very, very much, for me anyways, it's a divine feminine number for me. So I am sending you so much love, my beautiful collective pile one. Until next time, ciao. Welcome my candlestick or candle pile. Let's spread out your cards. Okay, so we are going to look at the Isis oracle to find out where they want you to be still and listen to the truth. I'm going to read a passage from the book to give us a full energy of what they want to address. So it says, past life, present power, the many spiritual faces of you. I feel like the truth is, like, it feels like an activation of old gifts and talents from past lives. And I feel like it's amping up its energy or its life force within you now. Like it's like the switch has been flipped, is the energy that they're giving me. Now is the time, they just said. Okay, let's see what the book has to say. When the soul is growing in service to humanity, in service to the great feminine and her call that all beings are healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities, and you are guided by the oracle of past life, present power, to be open to shifting internally and in your experience of your own levels of power and spiritual ability. Yep, exactly what we said. So there is an activation for sure that's happening currently, and that's what they want you to know. The truth is, that is what's happening. Let's see what meditation practice or advice or affirmations they want you to consider. It says, don't make assumptions. Say goodbye to sadness and drama. All the sadness and drama you have lived in your life was rooted in making assumptions and taking things personally. The whole world of control between humans is based on that. Take a moment and consider this. I feel like they're sort of talking about assuming that you didn't have this, or you're not capable of this, or this is not a gift that you have. There's something along those lines. It's almost like a denial of a gift is what I'm feeling, and they want you to really consider. Don't assume anything when we're telling you something that's truth. Or whomever may have like imposed on you their belief and said that you were not as gifted as you are. The other is always do your best. Take your life and enjoy it. Yes, you're the one who's in charge, responsible, your gifts. You are alive, so take your life and enjoy it. You were born with the right to be happy, to love, and to share your love. Just to be, to take a risk and enjoy your life is all that matters. Take a risk on yourself is what I'm hearing. Do not be afraid. Okay, let's see what you'll discover with this insight, this consideration, what this meditation will bring in for you. Honor. Loss. And health. What I'm really feeling here is a gaining from losses, like an honor and appreciation for your past. you know, for everything that you gained and went through, like they said, all this drama that you may have went through, and making assumptions that you were not strong enough to be able to do something, which created loss because of that lack of self-belief. But within this now, this time now, it has you have reclaimed some of this health. Like I said, reclaiming this power. It's re-energizing, reinvigorating, re-energized is really it. It's like the battery was not charged, in other words, and now it's been charged. And I feel like the loss is sort of the catalyst for it. The loss of whatever happened in past lives, the loss of what's ever happening in this current life. You have gained some sort of mastery and honor within that that is propelling you forward to take hold of your life, to enjoy it, to be happy, to love, to share, to take a risk. Your soul has been recharged. That's amazing. I love that. Let's see what chakra is being activated with all this energy. Beautiful. Definitely throat chakra. And I'm actually feeling solar plexus. It says, I relax into playful imagination and open a flow of healing inspiration and uplifting divine guidance. I relax into playfulness. And that's, again, this honoring energy of you knowing, you know, letting go of the drama, of the assumptions, standing in your power, recognizing your truth, speaking your truth, living from your truth, being inspired by the truth. Oh, that's amazing. They just said this was key to your journey, this particular set of losses, and they're giving me multiple. Like, I know it's a number 9, but they brought me to like 9 lives. You know, it's like you went through your whole life. Like, almost, that's what it feels like, a whole life for you to get to where you are right now. Oh my goodness. So let's see how to proceed with this new insight, new knowledge, new meditation, or recognition in the meditation. So we have 6 of Cups, which, again, we're talking about that balancing out, right? And evening out of the losses. That's what I feel. This is the way to proceed. Now that this is evened out, it's balanced out, I'm taking that energy forth with that sun, my full vitality, my full empowerment, my full power, strength, abilities, gifts, being able to work with them now, to use them now, to find the right collaborations, the creative collaborations, for me to step into my power and create my wealth, my abundance, my footing, my imprint, nurturing this gift of mine. Oh, that's awesome. So that's how they want you to proceed, is using the information that you have now, this new sense of confidence, in other words, and use that and speak that and be that. Be that. I love it. Oh, that's awesome. So quick messages today. So we're closing it off with the E Oracle. Give you an extra boost. Just gonna take one, so take that back. All right. Entangled. Entanglement in quantum physics is talking about a happy synchronicity or even coincidence. Again, this is what I feel like. There's like this power, this empowerment of this gift, this skill. It's like everything's in alignment, everything's right. Like I said, the time is now for this to happen. This entanglement of your old powers with your present life. And it's because you're finally paying attention somehow. You've recognized a particular pattern, which is why I feel like you're back to this zero point, that ground zero. Like, let the games begin. This is like a new cycle. I love this. You are already connected to everything and everyone, your old powers. Again, now is the time for this balance to come in, for you to shine your light, for you to step into your power, for you to show and be your full self. Yes, yes, pile 2, get it. So happy for you. I'm sending you so much love. I hope this was helpful. If it wasn't anyway, please leave a like. Let me know how it resonated. Till next time, ciao. Welcome my pile 3 who chose the heart with the harvest or with the wheat. These are going to be quick messages today. Okay, folks, we are looking at the Isis Oracle first to let us know where they want us to be still and listen to the truth, and which area they want us to pay attention to. I'm going to read a small passage from the book for this message. Spirit of Isis, triumph of the goddess. I'm feeling like where they want you to be still and listen to the truth is, it feels like there's a victory coming in for you, my pile 3s. Like something that almost felt unbeatable or took a lot of effort, like a lot of effort for you to get through, to get to. It's also took a lot of self-confidence and self-awareness and a lot of healing to get to this place in yourself. It says, Beloved initiate, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens exactly. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Believe. This is exactly the energy I was feeling. Absolutely. Beautiful. So what meditation practice or advice do they have for you? Something to contemplate, an affirmation to say. Don't make assumptions. Discern the truth. The problem with making assumptions is that we believe they are the truth. We make an assumption, we misunderstand, we take it personally, then we react by sending emotional poison with our word. This creates a whole big drama for nothing. No more assumptions. You know that you can't get there, that you can't do this. This is all about you believing in this power. And 2 came out for you on this side. It says, always do your best. Your best is changing all the time. Your best will depend on whether you are refreshed in the morning or tired at night. Your best will be different when you are happy as opposed to upset, or healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstances, simply do your best, and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. Yes. Just keep pushing. Persist, as they said. And then it says, be impeccable with your word. Create a beautiful dream. Your word can create the most beautiful dream, or your word can destroy everything around you. Impeccability of the word only creates beauty, love, and heaven on earth. Be truthful with yourself. Be honest with your gifts and your power. Create what you want, what you are. Triumph is coming in for you, my love. Just keep persisting. Okay, what will you discover or learn from this process, this meditation, this realization, this perspective? Destruction. ⴨ 7. And ⴨ 6. So the destruction talks about naturally radical, sudden changes, things that take us by surprise. Again, this is why I feel like you just need to persist. You're not going to recognize or know when it comes in. Just keep those intentions positive. It's obviously not an easy card. It's difficult emotionally, and I feel like you've already been through this energy is what I'm getting. The destruction has already happened, is what it feels like anyways to me. Anything that has failed, let them fall to the wayside. Let them crumble, because they will not sustain. They won't be sustainable, so let them go. This is where the triumph is had, in that release. And ⴨ 7 talks about the ego, but this is talking about status, the ego of status, in a positive way, I should say. Your desires, your position, your prestige. You want to do something, you want to propel forward. There's been sort of like a theme in my readings recently. There are certain tasks that you still need to perform, hence this persist. And what you're doing, no matter how small it is, it's very vital and important for the grand scheme in the cosmos. So don't diminish that. And the sixth Eric talks about memory in particular. It talks about the realm of the subconscious and how it can be a part of our undoing unless we take control, excuse me, of the subjective promptings. You know, this subconscious can be a treacherous ground sometimes for us, especially when it's that self-talk is not great, you know, or the assumption within self isn't great. And there's a saying about learning from your past, of learning from what has crumbled, stepping into what you want to create, and also a reminder that, speaking of memory, that your brain, your mind, your soul has never forgotten a single thing from your life. So you can tap into any resource at any time because you are connected to source. So I feel like that's what you'll be discovering during this like meditation or this advice or this reformatting of a perspective. The reasoning or the why or the want for the destruction, to be fair, to step into that status, that prestige within self and within society for that matter, and remembering the lesson of how you got there, where you came from, what you need to remember moving forward and not get lost in. Beautiful. Let's see what chakra is being activated. Beautiful. The throat chakra for sure, and I'm getting the root. I naturally attract a deep soul nurturing grace through an unconditional trust in the loving spiritual intelligence of the universe, connected to all in the cosmos. I'm telling you, it's there for you, my loves. So that is the truth. Triumph is coming in. Do not doubt it. Believe, persevere. It's coming. Okay. Let's see how to proceed. How to proceed moving forward now with this new perspective, information. They told me to flip this back up. Okay. So, 10 of Swords. I'm hearing it's the end of the cycle, the end of the mental anguish, and the end of the financial struggles is also what I'm hearing. Being able to find better collaborations, the right mentors or people or advisors or professionals to aid you in your journey, to allow yourself to leave this energy of lack, of stepping away from, again, the destruction, understanding it, but stepping away. This came out in the reverse, the King of Pentacles, but they said flip it upright. You're not here yet because it came out sideways. The energy is sideways. It didn't come out sideways. That's what it feels like. So there's still a needing for this mastery of self, of grounding in this new triumph, so to speak, but it's here for you. So I'm going to put it upright, and we're going to keep that energy upright and remind yourself of this is who you are. You know, the memory of. Remind yourself of who you are. Clearly speaking from a place of wanting progress and beauty and health and goodness for all. Stepping away out of this cold energy, out of this lack, out of this feeling of without is what it is, you know? Beautiful. That's the truth. Let's see your final messages, my beautiful collective of pile 3. Your confidence boost. Jackpot. That's it. Jack mother effing pot. Get it. Pile 3. Again, this is just another reiteration or confirmation for you about money, finances, stability, you know, like no longer being in this lack, not fighting for that money, so to speak. Like whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, it's coming. They're even saying like you might want to make some room for this abundance to come in, you know? This is why this destruction is here. That's creating the space for this to come in. It needed to happen. It needed to crumble. You needed to go through this for you to step into a healthy version of your ego expression. You know? Beautiful. Sending you so much love. I hope that was helpful, my collective of Pile 3. Until next time, keep honoring your lives. Let me know how this resonated in the comments. I'd love to read about it. Ciao.